Sorry. Oh yeah, you can't hear me. It's just my computer is like tick tick tick, not going as fast as I wanted to. How are ya? I am so tired today. Hi. Glad you could make it. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. I hope you're doing good, Emma. How are you doing? Thank you. I need it. I didn't sleep so good, I think. I don't know. I woke up and felt nauseous and just like, I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, and we were very busy at work today. So, oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. But I had some really nice customers today, and that really helped me. That was really awesome. Because when you have nice customers, then that's half the battle, you know? Hi, Promethean. Hi, Nayla. Good, how are you? Glad to see everybody. Glad to see familiar names. Can't say faces, but names. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Good. Seems everybody's doing good. That's great. Not yet, no, not yet, but almost. I'm almost affiliate. I'm almost there. We're gonna have a good celebration for my affiliation. Yeah. So right now I'm still just, yeah, it should be good. It should be good. We'll have fun. And, because I also want to, I have never really done 3-card readings. So I want to read up on it a little bit before I start doing it, okay? I want to make sure that I do it the right way, So I want to read up on it a little bit and get familiar with it and see which one of my decks I'm going to use for it. If I'm going to use this one or if I'm going to use another one. Which one would be ideal to use, or the best to use. Actually, let me get my list ready here because I already know that people are going to come and look at my list. I'm just writing the names like randomly on there to keep track of who's in line. That's so stupid, but it works, so whatever. So now but that's how you can see how many readings I've given. These are all names. That's so crazy. That's crazy. I'm excited to know that, really. Absolutely, sure. No, 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Who does, Promethean? I just saw your message. Who does? You know what I mean? I hated it too. I hated it. All right, Emma, that's great. So, what is there anything in particular that you want to know about today? Because we're gonna put that in your final outcome card. I know. It does definitely not help him. Ooh. Yeah, so just let me know, Emma, if you want. Oh. Will you move? Oh, okay. That's new. I've never had anybody ask that. That's cool. Let's see. Let's see if we can find that out for you. Hopefully. Okay. All right. Let's look at your present state, at your current circumstances in your life, okay? We're going to check that out. Ooh, okay. We have a little trouble brewing, or so it seems, currently. So it looks like there's an indifference, a loss of energy, passivity, delay in plans or journeys. Okay, so that's something that you have going on right now. Seemingly, that's what the card is saying, at least. So that's something that's happening to you right now. Loss of energy, like a stagnation in your life right now. It's not really moving forward. It's not really moving along as you would like for it to be moving along. Okay, so in the past, what happened in the past? Okay, so that's the Ten of Pentacles inverted. So it looks like in the past there was some family strife, okay? There was some problems with family inheritance, with family wealth, and there was just, in general, unfortunate family matters, and maybe even loss of home or money. Oh, cash. So K9, I'm just going to call you K9 if that's okay. K9, I got you. You'll be right after Emma here. Just for next time, you just put !tarot, and that's how you join. Yeah, so that was something that was happening to you in the past. But it is in the past, but it might still be something that's kind of like resonating in your present a little bit, and that's why you got this card for your present circumstances, okay? So your subconscious, what goes on there? All right, cool, K9. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so it's a 9 of Wands. But as you can see here, it's like you're having a really hard time moving forward, okay? You're having a really hard time just moving along, even in your head, so it seems. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So it's like you're stopping to ponder during a challenging event. There's a pause. You're summoning the will to continue with the struggle. Hope, okay? So that's definitely something that's in your head right now, and you're struggling with the situation, but you have a strong hope of succeeding and surpassing this struggle that you have going on at the moment. So that's really good. So your subconscious is trying to look at the positive side of these things, and trying to move forward. So that's really good. Your secret wishes and desires, what we got there. Okay, so strength inverted. So you really feel like giving up sometimes. You really feel like you just want to give up. You feel defeated and you want to just surrender. But, yes, Buster, you could be right after K9. I got you on the list. Welcome, by the way. Thank you for coming. I'm glad to see you. So your dream is really to be able to conquer this seeming defeat, okay? You really want to overcome this, and you really want to work through this. So that's what, that's what we can see here. Your subconscious is doing good. You're working through it, but you really have a strong desire to work through this. Okay, so that's something that's going on. Let's look at your hidden forces. What can we see there? Oh, Ace of Cups. That's really great. That's so awesome that you have this. So, you have a really good ace up your sleeve, if you will. There is abundant pleasure, fullness of spirit, beautiful situations in life. So that is something that's kind of like, how like, that's something that's shining within you. Oh, thank you, Mick. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. Thank you. So it's like there's this really strong light within you, okay, that's driving you, and that's a driving force of you, and that's so amazing. Okay, so that's something that'll keep you going. That you have this right there in this area: abundant pleasure, fullness of spirit, beautiful situations in life. So that is really awesome. I'm really glad you have that. 15 minutes into the stream, it happened this time. Always changes. Wow. I hope he crashes with his car. Okay, so there will be a time where you're going to be letting time pass you by. You will be indecisive and you will miss a few opportunities. Okay, that will definitely happen in the future. It seems it's going to be a short period of time. It's not going to be something very prolonged, but it's something. I feel like you're just going to rest a little bit, and you're going to go inwardly, and you're going to, go inside yourself a little bit, and live life in that aspect, maybe for a month or so. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So your environment, how is that influencing you? Oh, Two of Cups. So in your environment, there is coming together. There's a union and there's harmony. Okay, so that's really good. I really like that you have that. It could be a lover. It doesn't have to be. But it's definitely love, harmonious partnership, and coming together. Okay, so that's perfect. That's in your direct environment, and that's what you want. So you want to maintain stability, and you want to maintain this environment that you find yourself in currently, because it's good for you. It's working for you. Okay. People around you. Let's look at the people around you. How are they influencing you? Oh, okay. Queen of Wands inverted. So there is somebody very deceitful, and somebody that wants revenge is around you. Okay. There's one person that's definitely not fond of you. That's a vindictive person, and that's somebody who brings conflict, infidelity, and revenge. Okay. Somebody like that is around you, and it's not good. So you should try to really stay away from that person if you so can, because I know sometimes we are really just stuck in these problematic situations where we really just cannot escape these certain people, be it a job or whatever. So that's something that's going on here. Your spirituality, what can we see? Yeah. So let's look at your spirituality. So sometimes I feel like this can also be an upcoming thing, okay? Because we're here in this area, and because it's past the events yet to come card, it can carry over. These things can carry over sometimes. They're not all black and white, you know what I mean? So be cautious of it. It might just show up in the future, in the near future at some point. So you got the star inverted here for your spirituality. So it seems that your spirituality is not in an optimal place right now, unfortunately. Let me see. I haven't had the inverted star in a minute. Okay, so you're kind of doubting yourself a little bit when it comes to your spirituality. And there's a stagnation in your creativity when it comes to your spirituality. Okay, so you're kind of like, you're not really sure the route to go, and you're kind of doubting things here and there. So it's making it a little bit of a rocky path for you at the moment when it comes to your spirituality. Okay, so that's something that needs work, but the fact that you have this for driving force is really good. So that means that this will pretty much probably take care of itself at some point, you know. Okay, final outcome. What did you want for your final outcome? I don't think you ever said. Oh no, you did say. You said you wanted to know whether you're gonna move or not. So let's take a look, and hopefully the card will tell us. Okay, I cannot guarantee it, of course, but I really have hopes that the card will tell us. Okay. So that's the Three of Cups inverted. So I'm not sure if it's about illness and loss of life's pleasure. Okay, I don't know if it has to do with where you're currently living, but it's not really telling me about your move, but it's just telling me more about how something is going not really quite right for you. You know, there's something still wrong, and you are trying to get through it. That's just a reminder. That's just kind of a reflection. So yeah, there's an illness and loss of life's pleasures. Okay, so that's pretty much all that it's telling me. If it is related to your current living situation, then moving would be. Hey Faith, how are you? I'm glad you could make it. So if it is related to your current living situation, then moving would probably be the best thing to do. Okay, if indeed that's what's causing you to have loss of pleasure in life. Okay, so that concludes you here, Emma. I hope this was helpful. I hope this kind of gave you some idea on what's, you know, something. Oh, you're waiting on an operation. Okay, so that's probably what that card was then. Well, I'm sure that's what that card was then. Thank you, Faith. You're so sweet. Really weird about compliments. I get really awkward because I never know how to react. You're welcome, Emma. You're welcome. I hope everything goes well with your surgery, with your operation and everything. And yeah, and I hope you will move and everything will work out, you know? Thanks. You guys are sweet. Alright. Yeah, I wish you good luck, Emma. I wish you good luck. So, I think it looks like everything will work out for you. The Ace of Cups. That's a huge card. That's a really good card to have, you know. All right, so next up is Canine. Canine. If Canine is still here. Wait, what? No. What did you... Okay. No. Either my brain is fucked up or this is really what I'm reading is why did Jay cry when I went down with him? When you went down with him, what does that mean? What do you mean when I'm sorry, I'm shocked. I am absolutely Oh, Buster. Oh my God. Maybe that's why he cried. It hurt. No. Was that really what happened? Like, okay, did you mean sexually, Canine? Did you mean, but you did mean sexually? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God, I should not laugh. It was so unexpected. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Uh, all I can say is that if that were to happen to me, I don't know what I would feel. So, I mean, I don't know. I think I would. I can't even think. I don't want to think about it. Okay. I will try. We will try to figure this out. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's just like I am absolutely like just stunned by this occurrence that this actually went down like that. I can't believe I just said that. Oh my God. People just kill me. Just cut me off. I'm done. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna find out. Maybe it was just that good, or I don't know. This is so strange. God, how did you feel when that happened? How did that make you feel? Because, I mean, I can only know how it would make me feel. Because, like, it would make me feel very confused and very turned off. I'm not going to lie. But I'm harsh. You can't really go by what my standard is, because I'm so old fashioned and I'm bad in that sense where I'm like, men, they don't cry, they are strong. You know what I mean? That's my soul. So when this happens in a pleasurable moment at that, then I'm just kind of like, I just want to roll my eyes and be like, okay, I mean, this is just ridiculous. Oh, okay. So what made you think he or they were then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, okay. And you are a girl? I'm going to assume that you're a girl. Oh, you're a guy? Oh, okay. So now it's different. Because now I can probably even sit there and understand it a little bit. I just thought this was totally the other way around. And because I'm such a judgmental person. Okay, so, wow, I mean, that could be heavy. You know, hi, Emily. Hi, thanks for joining. That sounds like some past trauma to me. But let's go. Let's look, and we're going to look at your final outcome, and we're going to see if we can see something. Okay? Because now I can really think about this better, you know, because I honestly, I don't know. I am just too old-fashioned, and I know it's not really with the times, and I shouldn't be thinking that men don't cry and stuff. I get it, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. I just can't shake that thought that the man will cry when that happens. That's just like really weird thought for me. I just cannot. It's not making me happy to think about that. Okay, so let's just look at your current situation. Let's start uncovering some things and see what we can find. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups inverted. So it looks like good things about to begin, and it looks like a better outlook in your life right now. Okay, so that's really positive. So that's what you have, something that you have going for yourself currently, and that's really good. Okay. Better outlook and better things about to begin. Okay, so We can say that. What happened in the past? Okay. Cool. So this is the Six of Cups inverted. So in the past, you were really good about thinking about the future and looking forward, okay? You were really strictly putting your head and you're like, I gotta look to the future, I gotta look forward, I cannot look back, I cannot look anywhere, I just gotta look to the future. So that was really a good thing. You were charging forward. That was positive, okay? Your subconscious, what goes on there? Let's see. The Temperance inverted. So in your subconscious, there's excess, there's discord, and there's conflict, okay? So, yeah, you're a little bit conflicted there subconsciously. Bad combinations also of things that you do, things that you think about. It's not really ideal right now, your subconscious well-being, okay? Secret wishes and desires. What can we see? The Sun. You really wish for pure joy. You really wish for happiness. You really wish for a good relationship, and you really wish for a good friendship as well. Could be with one person, but you're really wishing for something like that, for happiness and just for enjoying a relationship with somebody. Could be a friend, could be a girlfriend, could be whatever. That's something that you really desire and wish for right now, okay? So, moving on. Hidden forces, how are they influencing you? What goes on there? Seven of Wands. So, overcoming the odds is a strong force for you, okay? You're overcoming the odds. You're going, it's almost like you're going through a labyrinth of some sort, but you're able to find your way out of this, out of this labyrinth where people will get lost. You are currently on your way out, and you're finding your way out, and it's working for you perfectly, okay? So that's really positive. Again, victory, beating the odds, that's a force with you that's happening for you. Really good. So all in all, so far, really good, okay? Except for your subconscious is a little bit conflicted right now. But that's, we'll see. Events yet to come. What can we see? King of Cups inverted. So in your future, there will be somebody, or it could be you, that will be difficult to please, okay? Very difficult to please. Will be an unscrupulous character. Lack of creativity as well, okay? I feel like that's towards you. There's going to be a time where you're going to be just kind of a grump a little bit. You're going to be nothing is going to be good enough, and you're just going to be a little bit just in a bad state with your mood, okay? So that's what I see. It could be related to anything, maybe you're in pain, or you got something is bothering you, okay? Oh, that's you right now? Okay, well, you're still going to be like that for a minute, I guess, because this is future, so I feel like this is still going to be going on a little bit for you. Environment, how is that making you feel? Eight of Wands. Okay, so decisions made in haste, okay, not necessarily really that bad. It depends. Quick actions, delivery of important news, and voyage by air. This is something in your environment. Your environment is going to cause this for you, or it's going to bring you to that point where these things are going to happen. And it's going to have positive and negative impact, okay? It's going to be just kind of a bit of both, but it's not going to be super bad, but things are happening. So there's going to be activity in your life, and there is activity in your life because of your environment, or in your current environment, okay? People around you, how are they influencing you? Oh, the Empress. You have a female around you that she is like, it's fertility, it's fidelity, okay? it's really positive. Okay, this is a strong female figure, maternal figure. Okay, around you. Maybe it's your mom. I'm not sure, but it's definitely some female around you, and that female is just excreting these good things about herself that that you look for, that are helping you, that are good for you, good support for you, and just a good add-on to your life. Okay. Stream. I don't know what that means. Yes, Faith. I only have Buster in front of you, and then I can do you right after. I got you on a. Oh yeah, sometimes that happens. It'll do that. Okay, so that's somebody in your environment, and that's really good. So keep that up. Keep that person around. It might be Jay that this card is talking about. I'm not sure, but it's definitely good. So okay. Your spirituality. Let's take a look at your spirituality. What goes on there? Oh, okay. Knight of Wands inverted. So, looks like your spirituality needs some work. There's an unforeseen disruption. There's a sudden change of plans, and there's interruption and delay in your spiritual journey. Okay, so that's something that needs. Okay, I guess it glitched out for everybody. It must have been me then. Yes, Faith, you are after Buster. So I'm doing Canine here. Then it's gonna be. Buster, and then it's gonna be you, Faith. Okay, so sorry, my hair. I just keep seeing my hair in the camera, and I'm just like, it looks awful. It looks absolutely just horrific. I can't with it. I can't. God. Then it's not enough in my face. Then it's too much in my face. I don't know. Okay, so yes. Thanks, Emily. Thanks. Just take scissors right in front of you guys and just cut it all up. You're a poor on on the go psychic. Like a fast food psychic. That's hilarious. So okay. Just like last time. Okay, so yeah, so that's something that's going on here. K9, okay, with your spirituality. Unforeseen disruption, sudden change of plans, interruption, delay. Unfortunately, okay, that's something that's going on. So, final outcome about Jay. Hopefully it will be about Jay. That's the ideal, right? That's what you wanted. We're going to look at that. Oh, wow. Okay. The Hierophant. I love that card. That's probably my favorite card. Divine inspiration is one of the key words, or a couple of the key words to this card, okay? Divine inspiration, mercy, control over spiritual needs, conformity. So I'm almost thinking there's like a little bit of an awakening happening with Jay. Okay, maybe even a relief a little bit. Okay, that's almost what I'm gathering here. And because sometimes when you feel relieved about something, you cry too. It's not always sadness that but sometimes, sexual encounters, they can kind of open up more because the endorphins are going now, the hormones are going, and then it can just change your whole mood, and it changes your outlook and things like that. So I'm almost thinking that's something along those lines. So I don't think it was negative at all. I don't get the feeling. I don't see it. I think it was more like a realization, more like a awakening. You know what I mean? That's what I think it was. So that concludes you here, K9. I hope this was good. Yeah, it does happen like that sometimes, Sorry, guys. I gotta turn my air conditioner on because it is hot in here. As soon as this air conditioner is off for just like 10 minutes, it gets hot in my room again. Sorry. So, Buster, you're gonna... Well, first of all, Kanan, I want to say I really wish you good luck, and I really hope everything works out for you, and I hope this reading helped you a little bit, you know, with everything, and that you got a little bit of an insight into these things that you were wondering about. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry. My friend doesn't believe me that I dream about him. It's nothing like crazy, but I dream about him. I've dreamed about him a few times. And he's like, you're going to tell me that's bullshit. There's no way you dreamed about me. I'm like, no, I did. I did dream. And he's a musician. And in my dream, him and I were at a big show and we had such a blast. It was like The Who or something. He's into that type of thing. And we had like a real blast. It's nothing. He's like, you're shitting me. I'm like, no, I'm serious, dude. Why is that such a... God. Anyway, lost my whole thing, but because of this crap. Okay, so Buster, what's your final outcome? What would you like to know? Unless you're not even here anymore. Tell him to audition? For what? For my band? Oh, yes, Buster, we can totally do that about your passion. Tell him to audition for what? For my band? For what? Do you know what instrument he plays? Because sometimes, you know, sometimes people in here, I think, are people that I actually know. And they just have whatever name, and I can never know who it really is that's talking. So audition for what? I wonder what you mean by that. Finding your passion, Buster. I'm excited to look into that and see. Hopefully we can see something. You know, sometimes the cards won't do exactly what we asked them to do, but hopefully they will today. Okay, I think we are good to go here, Buster. Let's see. I have to laugh about this now because he goes, I have a feeling there's going to be a psych. I was just shitting you in the soon, and I'm like, no, dude, there's not. It's the truth. I'm not a pranker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been like that. I don't know why. Maybe, like, I'm just too straightforward for being a pranker. A pranker, you have to be, like, sneaky and do that stuff. I just friggin' smack you right in the face or something as my prank. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person that will invent like a story and he does that all the time. He'll invent like these crazy stories about stuff and he'll keep that shit going for like 2 hours and then suddenly you're like, I'm just fucking with you. And I'm like, really? I am too naive. You can't play these games with me. I'm gonna believe you. I mean, you know, with a grain of salt. I'm a psychic, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? But, you know, in general. Okay. Tiarni Nicholson. Any relation? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure people say that shit to you all the time. Hi, thank you for joining. Tiarni. Is that it? Is that how I say it? I hope I'm saying it right. So, Buster, let's look at your present circumstance. What goes on? Ah, nice. 6 of Cups inverted. You are looking to the future, okay? You really, you have left your past behind and you're looking for the future. You're looking for better times. You're looking ahead, okay? You're focused on the future. Looking at things in the future. Really good. What happened in the past? Oh, Trouble in Paradise. The Hierophant inverted. So in the past, there was definitely trouble. Let's see. There was unorthodox ways, impotence, and poor advice. Okay. Tiarni. Okay, Tiarni. Okay, gotcha. It's a cute name, Tiarni. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, in the past, unorthodox ways, I feel like you were applying to something, whatever you were doing. There was poor advice, okay? Either you were giving it to somebody or somebody was giving it to you and it led you onto a not really good path for you, okay? Your subconscious, what can we see there? Yeah, so that's the 5 of Wands, okay? So in your subconscious, there's conflict, okay? There's discord, there's conflict with neighbors or friends, something like that that's really bothering you. It's really laying heavy in your mind. This is something that's really, your subconscious is really working on that. Competition, struggle, legal troubles even. So that's something that's really on your mind right now, and it's stressful for you. It's a little bit chaotic there, and it's stressful, and it's not really a great situation. Your secret wishes and desires, what can we see there? Oh, the Magician. You really wish to use your creative abilities. You really wish to learn a new skill. You wish for manual dexterity, for skilled hands, okay? That's really something that you desire. That brings it to the thing that you said earlier. Can you tell me what my future, or what how to get my passion? That's right here. You really desire to find that passion, that skill, that where you can use your hands and all that stuff. Yeah, so that's something. It's actually talking about a new skill, upcoming skill that you're going to be developing. So that's really good, okay? Hidden forces. Oh. King of Swords, okay? Determined, very determined. That's a strong force with you. Using one's willpower to an end when it comes to, what you want to do, a new skill, etc. Really good. So you have a very strong foundation within you that's leading you this way. Controlling leadership, disciplined, lawmaker, and logical. Okay, so that's you. That is a fundamental force within you, and you need it, and it's going to bring you the success, and it's going to help you discover the skill that you're trying to find. Events yet to come. Ooh. Queen of Wands inverted. There's going to be a person that's going to be entering your life, and that person is going to be all about conflict and revenge. It's going to be a negative impact, okay? That person is not going to have a good influence on you. It's a vindictive person, and infidelity, somebody who brings conflict, revenge, okay? So that's somebody that's going to enter your life, so be cautious about that happening, okay? So that's unfortunately something that you're going to have to face. Environment, how is it influencing you? King of Pentacles. I think that is somebody in your direct environment that's a very much a person of a business know-how. They're very skilled in math. Very good with wealth management and material matters, okay? So that's somebody that really knows what they're doing. when it comes to that sort of thing. Business know-how, wise investor, skilled in math, proficient in financial matters. Okay, so that's somebody in your direct environment, and you are in contact with this person, and it's of positive impact on your life, okay, to be around this person. So keep it up, stay in that environment. It's seemingly good for you. People around you, how are they influencing you? Okay. Strength inverted. So there are people around you that really drive you to the edge, okay? They almost have you surrender and be defeated, okay? So there's people that are really bringing you down. Maybe it's just one person, but there's definitely some human around you that's bringing you down. That's bringing you to the edge of the abyss, to surrender and be defeated, okay? Stay away from this person, my suggestion. Spiritual matters. Spirituality, how is that doing? Oh, I love this card. This is a good card. The Seven of Pentacles. So in your spirituality, you're really looking, you reflecting on the progress that you have made spiritually, okay? That's really positive. You're developing skills. There's growth in your ability. The Magician. And you're taking a moment to reflect on progress made. Okay, so your spirituality, you're really working on it, and it's really evolving. It's really good for you. It's starting to show. You can see here the witch, she's poking the tree, and there's actually blood coming out. So there is, even so the tree is dead, you can see the fruits on the tree, the pentacles, they are thriving. Okay, so good. What you're doing spiritually is really good for you, and you're working on it well. You're making good progress. Your evolution is good. Final outcome. I already can see here with your passion, these things are coming. There's definitely something coming. Let's see if we can find more information about that. Aha. Cool. Always love when somebody has the Fool and the Magician in there. The Fool. Okay, so eager to learn new things, okay? So it is pretty much suggesting that you need to really just go out there and figure it out. Just jump into these things and figure out what suits you the best, okay? It's the beginning of a journey. Innocent or young person acting without thought potential, okay? So sometimes it's okay to not control the situation and just let the situation go with the flow. It's really a good advice. Go with the flow when it comes to this thing that you really want to learn, like a new skill or a new passion that you want to adhere to yourself. So just go with the flow, and it will definitely come. It will definitely come. Okay, so that's really good. I think this was a really good reading here for you, Buster, and it was pretty crystal clear and straightforward, and I really like that because it's very easy then to determine what is actually meant, because sometimes I have to look a little bit, and then it's like, what does it really mean, though? You know what I mean? But with you, it was very easy. You're welcome. You're welcome. That was really awesome. I really like doing this because that was a really positive. So you're definitely very focused on your goal of learning a new skill and finding a passion. And it seems that the way everything is going, your life, the universe, the way the world is turning and everything, it's definitely going to happen for you, okay? So that's perfect. So, next in line, we got Faith. Oh, man, who knows that David Bowie song, Faith? They did a remix, okay? Listen, you got to hear me out. You really got to hear me out on this one. There is a remix out there. It's a remix of the song Faith by David Bowie, and it's by David Bowie, I believe. And Limp Bizkit has a song called Fame. Trust me, I liked Limp Bizkit when I was like 14. I'm not a fan. But they did a remix where they mixed Fame and Faith together. And I got faith. It's such a good remix, and I really love it. So whenever I see the name Faith, whenever I see your name Faith, I think about that song, Faith, Fame remix. I might just send that to you tonight or something, see what you think about it. It's awesome. All right, well, I don't know. You said you were taking a bath, so I don't know if you dropped your phone in the water, and now I'm drowning. Help me, save me. But, yeah, You are next up, Faith. You did that yesterday where you put yourself in line for Caleb, and then at the end of my stream I'm like, okay, she's not back, so I guess moving on. I had to go. I was on for like 2 hours. A little over 2 hours. And I had to work the next day, so Faith. Anybody else interested in a reading? I can just knock somebody else out real quick before Faith comes back. Maybe Tiarni Nicholson. I love that that's your last name. Or at least the name that you gave yourself in here, unless it might be really your last name. Oh, yeah, you're on Facebook. That's probably your real last name. I love it. Love it. But, you get that probably all the time. Oh, any relation to Jack Nicholson? Like, I always... Well, I shouldn't tell you guys this. I do not want to be called by this name. This name is my legal first name. The name Dragana is my legal middle name, but I like to be addressed as Dragana by most people. But my people that have known me for many years and that are in the way, and because I've known them for many years, not because they spend so much time together, talk so much to me, but because they've known me for many years, they know my first name. My first name is Jenny. It's Jennifer. So my first name is Jenny. So it's like, no, I gave my first name away and I didn't even... Oh, okay, and I forgot my whole point. But my point is, of course, at work I'm Jenny. Okay, I'm not Dragana, I'm Jenny. So it's like anybody that starts new, or wherever I start new, or whatever, it always starts with the fucking Jenny. I might not be a smart man, but I do know what love is, or whatever Forrest Gump said. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yeah. And then you probably hear it all the time, don't you? I'm like, yep, I sure do. I sure do. So yeah, you probably want to hit me over the head with a frying pan right now because you're like, oh my God, can she not say that I'm related to Jack Nicholson, please? One of the best actors in the world, man. The Shining? Come on. I mean, The Witches of Eastwick? Pfft. I love that guy. I don't care. Okay, anyway, Faith, where are you? This is so ridiculous. I can't with her, I swear. Oh, and then we had this really weird thing with K9 earlier. Oh my God. I'm just laughing my ass off because I can't believe these things occurring. Absolutely, absolutely. Or what about, the Joker? He was the best Joker. I don't care. These people talk about Heath Ledger. I don't care about that thing. I don't care about that for 1 minute. You guys see me on stream, right? Meet me in my personal life. I'm literally Heath Ledger's Joker. You can ask. People know. I am fucking... Yeah, so for me, it's like, that wasn't acting. That was him. That's how he is. He just added a... every 2 minutes. That's all you had to do. But Jack Nicholson, though, that's beyond. He was the best, and I don't care. He was the best Joker. And then when you really think about it, Michael Keaton was the best Batman. Changed my mind. You know how they have these memes where the guy sits at the table and down there says, "Change my mind." They had that meme with Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was the best Batman. Yeah. I don't care. You cannot never change my mind. Now, of course, Christian Bale. But then, Christian Bale is also very attractive, so it's kind of like... but, nope, he cannot beat Michael Keaton. No way. It's just Michael Keaton has that that thing about him, that what do people call, what I guess, swag or something. He's got that charisma. I call it charisma. He has that in every movie that he is in too. He has that. That's true too. Oh, I think you meant to say Jack Nicholson was the most refined Joker. Yeah, Joker. Yeah, refined is a very good word. It's a very good word. And, you are right. I do forget about George Clooney. I did like George Clooney as Batman, too. Yeah. Underutilized. Yes. That's a very good point. That reminds me that I think Val Kilmer wasn't too bad either. But then again, I was like freaking a teen and had a crush on Val Kilmer. So, now sometimes I see Val Kilmer now and I'm like, that guy? I thought he was handsome? No way. No way. Not now. And not even back then now. You know what I'm saying? I can look at him how he looked back then and I can sit here and say, it's the same. There were other guys. There were other actors like Josh Hartnett, for instance. He played in Pearl Harbor. I thought he was the bee's knees. Honestly, I thought he was so handsome. And now I look at Josh Hartnett and I'm like, I mean, he's okay. As we get older. Because we become more mature with our age, and then we realize that yeah, thanks Promethean, that it was always funny because my mom would always say, we have a word in German when I was a kid, and of course everybody, like almost every girl, had a crush on Leonardo DiCaprio, right? Everybody. For me though, it was a very short period of time where I had a crush on him. It was not long. And my mother always made fun of me. My mother was like, "Der Milchbubi." We have a word in German that's literally Milchbubi, and that means milk. Like boob. Boob is another. It's like a Southern German word for boy. Boob, but booby is like the cutesy. So Milchbubi really translates to milk boy, right? Because they had these milky nice faces because they were all so young. Brad Pitt was young at the time, Leonardo DiCaprio, Johnny Depp, they were all really young, and my mom didn't see them as men because they were so much younger than her. So to her they were just milk boobies. They were milk boys, right? That's what she's like, that milk boy? No. But she was the one that was, for instance, like, oh, George Clooney. Yeah, that's a handsome man. That looks like a man. Or her favorite was always Sean Connery. Sean Connery my mother was in love with Sean Connery. That was her guy. Oh my God. Okay, and then, yes, Leonardo, then, like I said, it was a very short period of time for me where I felt this way. And then now the recent years, I have been thinking again, wow. Because now he's like really mature and I'm mature. So I'm looking at him and I'm like, that man aged like fine wine. I mean, wow. Just awesome. I really always thought that was going to go the other way for him. I thought he was going to be like kind of ugly when he gets older. Not at all. Not at all. He has not changed. He looks just as a man now. He's not a young man or a young adult. He's really like a man, so it's like, okay. So Claire Danes, yeah, she was very she had that soft skin and that button nose, right? Yeah, like that, little angel face. That's why they made it in Romeo and Juliet. They made it an angel. Like, that was really fitting. Yeah, okay, Claire Danes. I thought that what is the woman that plays in The Gift? She is the psychic in the movie The Gift. What's her name again? I thought she was so beautiful when she was, and Sandra Bullock. Those two were my girls. Those two I thought were really beautiful women, and still both are. What was that? What was her name? Hello, Ashai. Welcome. Greetings. I can't think of her name now. God. I cannot think of her name. I'm going to look that up now, guys. I have to. So, and then, of course, I have to... It's going, Ashai. How's it going for you? And, of course, I have to address the Keanu Reeves. I mean, Keanu Reeves is my husband, but he just doesn't know about it. I was always in love with Keanu Reeves. That has never changed. Throughout these years of all these lovable celebrities, Keanu was always my number one. There was nobody. I even drew a portrait of Keanu. I didn't do that with anybody else besides the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne. But, hey, that's Bloodtastic. I'm glad to see you. It's been a minute. What's wrong, Ashai? Could honestly be better? What is troubling you? Maybe we can speak on it, or speak about it. I'm going to look that up now, Promethea. What was her name? Because I really need to know. Tesla news? No, I don't want to see Tesla news. Not right now, at least. The Gift. Oh, yeah. Brandon Fraser. Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't even know until recent. No, not Angelina Jolie. Even so, I've always loved. Well, you know, when I was younger, I wasn't sure about her. But nowadays, I really love her. I really love that woman. I think she's just a great person. And she's just sweet. And she's beautiful, you know. I mean, you can see she had work done on her body and stuff. But, you know, whatever. But she's still just beautiful. And she's really just like a soft-spoken person, and she has like this little bit of darkness in her, and I really like that, you know. Obviously, Fairuza Balk, of course. I mean, that. But you know what? Another female, Neve Campbell. Oh man, and my guy here, he's like, yeah, she's so ugly. I'm like, are you serious? She is gorgeous. I think gorgeous. Let's see. Now Rebecca Hall is great. But I'm talking about, we're about to find out her name. Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett. Love her. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Promethean. That's crazy. Wow. Well, you know, good for her. Good for you guys. Honestly, very good. Okay. Well, tell the person I'm living with that I'd rather just remain friends or build a friendship because there was a... Okay, when you say living with this person, are you guys in a relationship? Or were you guys in a relationship? Because if it's kind of like... Because if it is the way that you guys are now not a couple anymore living together, but you guys are like roommates living together, then, I mean... It just kind of would make sense, you know, that you would have to pay something. I mean, you know, I think that you should always pay a share when you live with somebody else. Okay. But that's good, though. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you do help. Okay, okay. But how much are the bills though? They gotta be like what? At least like $1,200. That's a, I mean, I don't know, but I'm just gonna go with the number that comes in my head. Um, but I mean, if you're looking, then that's good. You're gonna have to, get a job. You're gonna have to pay, because I mean, unless the bills are not that much and you pay your fair share. You know what I mean? Because you know, mm, that's a lot, and to pay that by themselves, basically, or that person's paying $750 and you're paying 250. So that's kind of like, oh, oh my God, you have six people there. Well, that $1,000 should not be a problem with six people living together. That should not be an issue. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe you just need to find a job and then find somewhere else to stay by yourself. That's what I would almost suggest. Because it sounds like more trouble than it's worth. Because you could technically just try to find a room if it would just be you yourself, you can find yourself a job and then find a room somewhere where you can stay. Okay. Okay, that should be agreeable. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, what's going on, like all in all, but um communication is factor. I had some issues here in my home myself with a couple of people. There was this awesome plan that we all kind of talked about, that one person came up with, and everybody else agreed, out of the three of us, that this was an amazing plan and let's go. And then suddenly things changed. Nobody talked anymore, and then suddenly it seemed like, oh, the plan is not going to be the plan anymore. And then it's like, okay, well, what's the problem here? And the problem was just really communication. Nobody talked. Nobody talked about these things, and then it started happening that misunderstandings occurred, and then people got a little, here and there and whatever. Okay, and I know many men that do that. I don't know if you're a man or not, but I know many men that will really do that. They will literally. I don't like that. I'm just gonna. I know you didn't really directly ask me for my opinion, but I just think that sometimes it can hurt more than be good. Because sometimes if you have a good foundation, if you have good people around you, then you don't have to be so drastic. You should still consider keeping certain things the same, because if they are of benefit to you and everybody else, then why change that? But sometimes really starting anew somewhere and going off the grid can also be good. But sometimes it's not a good idea. Sometimes maybe maintaining at least some friendships, at least with certain people. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Sounds like it's a tricky situation there. I really have found that oftentimes, see, that's not good. See, that's always the problem. That's exactly what I was really just gonna say. Is that when there's so many hands in one pot, you know what I mean? Then it's just too much. Oftentimes, it's really just better being by yourself. Honestly, because that's when you can have crystal clear focus on your goals. And I mean, you're going through this transition too, you know what I mean? So you really need to be able to mentally just stabilize yourself and really be able to relax, you know. And I feel like in an environment like that, you cannot really have peace. It's all about peace. That's something my mom tried to drill into my brain since I'm 14, because I've been living with men and dating men since I'm 14, and I have never been by myself except for 1 year out of my life, and it was the best time. And my mother always drilled in my brain, you need to come to peace with your turmoil that you have, with past trauma, with whatever things. And I mean, now it's even worse. Now my mom has passed, my dad has passed, so I've added trauma to myself, and I have never come to peace. And that's why my mother always said, you need to be by yourself in order to get that peace within you back, so you can focus on yourself, you know. And it really is like that. Meditate or whatever it is, you know, just to be able to sort these things out inside yourself. And I mean, you're going through a transition, not just mentally, but physically too. You know what I mean? That shit is hard. And finding support in any way. I can't even find hardly regular support, not including you, of course, Promethean, but I can't even find regular support with not even extra issues, you know. I can only imagine how it would be in your shoes with something, you know, very, you know, a difficult situation. Even more people probably shy away from being a supportive person there. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to do that. It's, you know, and being around so many people, it's just, I don't know. But I mean, of course, I can only speak for myself. Some people are very different. My brother, for instance, is very different. My brother is the type of person, he likes to have a roommate, right? He likes to have somebody around because it makes him feel just there's somebody around. You know what I mean? He doesn't even have to really spend much time, but just a little time, little bit of time. For me, no. I want to be around my friends, and my you know, my friends are my family too, because I don't really have much family around me. All my family's in Germany and Serbia, and my German family has pretty much given up on my brother and I. But it's like, I want to be around my friends, but I don't want to live with my friends. It's just not ideal. It's not ideal. It can ruin friendships, you know. It's not good. That's really good. That's good. That means you're training yourself well, you know, to be able to do that. So that's good. That's a good thing, you know. I really hope that you can figure that out somehow. Sounds like a little bit chaotic, you know. Hi, Billy. Oh, yes. That does help. That helps substantially. Wind also helps me. Yes, Billy, I can... if my cards don't say, no, we're not doing this, I can definitely give you a reading. Let me just mix these cards. Anything in specific that you would like to know about today, Billy? Thank you for liking my stream. Thank you. Health. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got Billy and we got blood. See, that's what I hate about this. This one, I gotta change this back to my other one. This is not working for me. It's so beautiful, but it's just, I don't know, it's not the right size. It hangs down too much and it's not really foldable because when I fold it, it's like really thick here. Let me see if I can, because it's just really bothering me right now. Maybe it can work. Just gotta, oh yeah, it can work. Okay, cool. I just had to push it down a little bit. This was, yes, blood. You're gonna be right after Billy, okay? Oh, that's not good. See, that's something, that's why I don't like taking medicine. I've never been on any type of prescription medication except for one time I got some allergy medication for a month. That's it. Citrazine or whatever that's called. That's it. And of course, like antibiotics, I was on that. But I don't like this because it's such a, I feel like when it comes to the chemicals, the chemical imbalances or balances within the neurological system, that I don't think we have made enough progress yet because this is so complicated. And then, you know, when you have different mental conditions, then you have to mix different drugs, and then you have to see how does everything interact with each other. I think we're not there yet. I think that it really does oftentimes more harm than good, unless you really have like, you know, something so severe, you know, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like that we're not there. We're not there to be doing that yet. Maybe talk to your doctor and tell them, you know, so maybe that they can change your dosage, or I don't know how that stuff works. Yeah, if it's severe, yeah, then you have to do something. If it really impacts your life so greatly, then it's so you have to. All right, so let me write down. So Ashai is after blood. Okay, I just want to make sure I keep up with my list here. Okay, let's see here. Billy. Current situation, okay? Oh, wait a minute. Wow. That's crazy. Current situation with you, Billy. Oh. No. So there's like it looks like some selfishness is going on there with your wealth, okay? It's the Six of Pentacles inverted. So there's like some selfishness, there's some hoarding of wealth, and some mishandling of finances, okay? That is something that's going on with you currently. All right, so let's move on to your past. What happened in the past? Oh. Knight of Swords. So in the past, you were really brave but rash, okay? A hero, you were quick to respond and take action, and you were tactless, and it was really working for you. In the past, you were doing a lot better, seemingly. So if you can ever remember what made you this way back then, that you can get back to and be there now, it can really help you with your current situation, okay? Subconscious. Okay. King of Wands. So in your subconscious, you are really kind of a wise leader, okay? You are very caring, very caring parent. Doesn't always mean that it's, actually children, but can very well be children. loving parental qualities, and a wise leader. Okay, so that's something that's within you, and that's driving you. Okay, and it's really good. Could also be somebody that you think about that's like this, but I feel like it's more you that is actually like that. Okay, and it's really good. It's a really good feeling to have. Oh, something is going on with your legs. Okay. We'll keep moving on. Your secret wishes and desires, what are they? Oh. The Four of Swords. So you are really wanting some rest, okay? That is the biggest. You want some exile, you want to be by yourself, and you want to be a little bit retreated, and you want to have some inverted thought. Okay, you really just you want to relax a little bit. You want to be by yourself, within yourself, inwardly, and relax. Okay, that's really something that you're desiring right now, that you can take some rest for yourself. So moving on to your hidden forces. The Hanged Man. So a strong force within you right now is that you're kind of letting time pass by. You're kind of wasting time a little bit. That's something that's very strong with you, and that's something that's not necessarily positive for your situation, okay, that you're letting this time pass by. You're indecisive and you're missing opportunities, okay, and this is something that's happening very strongly in your life right now that you're kind of doing. So that's not really optimal. Events yet to come. Okay. That's good. That's the Eight of Swords inverted. So in the future, you're going to be free. You're going to be very independent, okay? That's going to be really awesome for you. You will have the ability to think for yourself. So in the future, independence is good. So your legs looks like it may actually take a turn for the better again, okay? Because you will be independent. You will be able to think for yourself. You will have freedom, okay? So maybe even freedom with movement, physical movement, okay? So that's a positive thing that will be coming for you. Environment. How is it influencing you? How is it making you feel? Oh, good. Okay, so we get the Seven of Pentacles here. You are really looking at your reflecting on the progress that you have made in your life, okay? And that's like the environment that you find yourself in influences you in a positive way, okay? It's letting you take your time a minute and reflect on progress made. You're developing skills, you're growing in ability, and so the environment you find yourself in is a positive environment. Stay there, remain in that environment. It's good for you, it's helping you. That's good. Okay, that's very positive. Okay, so people around you, what goes on there? Oh, wow. Okay, the Tower. That's not good. So there's something with a certain person or persons around you that's very, very negative. Very, let's see. I don't want to use the wrong words here. Severe or abrupt change, loss or accident, traumatic event, ruin, and upheaval. Okay, that's something that's in with somebody around you, or somebody's causing that to you, maybe something along those lines. It's not really good at all. If you know who is this person, you need to stay away from that person, because they're really gonna bring you to your ruin, okay? Or they're already doing it. It's not good, okay? So that's pretty much, yeah, I think that might be related to your current situation with the financial, kind of hoarding and selfishness. Okay, so I think these might be kind of connected here, okay? Now, let's move on. Your spirituality, what goes on there? Okay. Temperance inverted. So even your spirituality is suffering a little bit from all of that. There is some discord, there's excess, there's conflict, and there's bad combinations. Okay, so something is not really going right because certain things are not going right. So your spirituality is suffering a little bit from certain events around you. Okay, now your final outcome. Let's look at your health here. What can we discover? Mm. Hmm. Could also then mean maybe people are hoarding your money. You know what I mean? Something along those lines, and that's why you're not in a good position there. Maybe, you know. So this is not really pointing to your health. Queen of Wands inverted. This is pointing again to a person around you. Looks like a female around you. That a female, she brings conflict, and she's about revenge, and she's about Hi, Kisha. Well, I got two ahead of you. If you want to wait, you can be after Ashai. I got Blood and Ashai next, and then it can be you, Kisha, if you want to wait, okay? And then I can hopefully maybe give you an answer. So, Billy, yeah, it looks like there again is a vindictive person around you. Okay, so that's something that's this card is telling me. This card is not really telling me anything about your health, but this card is pointing at your health, and it's pointing that that you will improve health wise. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Okay. So that's good. Yeah, so that kind of concludes you. I would say there's going to be freedom there's going to be independence, and there's going to be time that you can be able to think for yourself. And I think that's going to be also related to your physical freedom. And that you'll be able to move around better, that your legs will actually get better. Okay, that's what I think I see there. I hope this helped a little bit, Billy. And I hope your daughter keeps making progress. Sounds like she's doing it, so that's really positive. I'm happy about that. So I wish you really good luck. You're welcome, Billy. You're welcome. Glad to see you. Thanks for coming. I see you all the time, and trust me, I notice you. I'm glad everybody. I have so many people of you that return here. Almost daily, and I'm really grateful. I'm so stoked and grateful about all of your guys' support here. You have no idea. So let's move on here. We got Bloodtastic coming next. Bloodtastic is next. Now I need to know, Bloodtastic, is there something in particular that you would like to know about? Let me check my messages real quick, because I am talking to my friend, and I don't want to neglect him because I feel like okay, what would you specifically like to know about blood? Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, that was for your, weren't you the one you were talking about your entrance exam into college a few weeks back? What is this class? I would like to actually know a little more detail about that. Wow! So ridiculous. Oh, I love biology. good. And I gave you, I can remember that I said that it was going to be good. Hello, Forbidden. You were thinking of me today, Forbidden? Forbidden. I wonder if I know you in real life when you say it like that. Hating it currently. So who are you, Forbidden? I thank you for coming. Oh, you were? Okay. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Well, thank you for thinking about me today, and here I am streaming. That's probably how it connected. That's awesome. Click your name on Twitch. Let's see. Oh, I don't have my Twitch open right now. I don't know. Oh, I have to go into Twitch, right, to do that. I don't have that open right now. But I will definitely do that. No! Listen. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in the multi-chat. That's why maybe it can't work. Yeah, that's why. I'm in the multi-chat that cannot work. Oh, 173 messages. Huh. Yep, I see it. That's cool. Thank you for coming. I'm very illiterate with this stuff. I will always be. No, I immediately, as soon as I saw your name, Forbidden, I remember, but I wasn't sure if you were something that I knew personally as well, because sometimes, I get confused. You know what I mean? Because some people in here, a lot of people in here I know personally, and then I see the name, and then I can put a face to it, but with you, it's like, okay, is this somebody I know personally too? But I don't think so. Just met on Twitch. Gotcha. That's cool. I'm glad you're here. All right, so now, oh man, you're really hating your biology class right now, Blood? Oh my God, I wish I could be there. I wish I could take this class for you. I wish, because I would love it. So let's see if we can find something out. Let's see. Let's look at your current situation in your life, okay? Very good. Okay. So that just kind of adds up to your thing. 6 of Cups inverted, okay? Oh, man. That's frustrating. That's so frustrating. I went through that when I went to high school. Made me always feel like an idiot, but it was never that. But for me, it was always a concentration factor. I always had problems concentrating because, I don't know, that's just like, as soon as I'm in front of a test, it's like everything I had learned just disappeared out of my head. And there's actually a condition. My godmother has that same condition. There's a name for it. And I have this condition. As soon as I'm in front of my test, I forget everything that I have learned. It's so crazy. I don't know if it would still be now for me like this as an adult, but when I was a teenager, yeah, every time almost. It was really bad. So anyway, presently you're really focused on the future. You're looking to the future. You're looking at upcoming things. That's really positive. You're thinking about the future, and that's good. Okay, so that's where you're currently at. Let's look at your past. Okay. 8 of Swords inverted. In the past, you were very free and independent, and you were thinking for yourself, okay? There was a lot of that going on. Yeah, very independent. You didn't have any, you didn't have to rely on anybody. You didn't have to do any of that. So you were really in a free and good place there in the past, okay? Your subconscious, what goes on there? Yeah, that makes sense. Judgment inverted. So There is a fear of death, okay? There's fear, may not be necessarily death, but there's definitely fear, okay? I can know that, and we can know this, I mean, obviously from what you're talking about your school and stuff right now. So you are afraid that you're gonna, drown there a little bit. There is worry, delay, and guilty feelings, okay? That's in your subconscious momentarily. It's taking a toll on you, obviously. It's not really ideal, unfortunately. So let's move on. Your secret wishes and desires. What can we see there? Okay. The Seven of Cups, okay. So it looks like in what you really wish and seek is to be able to kind of be a little more imaginative, okay? You want to be a little more you want to have more fantasies. You want to dream more, okay? You want to be a little bit more with your head in the clouds because you're too stuck and strict with yourself. You are restricting your own, mind from unfolding a little bit, okay? So you really wish that you could do that more so. But I think it's a struggle because you're really focused on school. So you really don't have the time to be able to do that. You're just constantly thinking about your school, okay? Hidden forces. What can we see there? Oh, God. The Tower. So there's a strong force within you that talks about ruin, about sorrow, about abrupt changes, really negative things, okay? Severe trauma, loss or accident, ruin and upheaval. That's a strong force in you that's driving you, or it's part of what is driving you, and it's not really good for you. It kind of aligns with your subconscious here a little bit, so that's not really positive. Let's look at events yet to come. Glad it's looking up. So we get the Nine of Cups here. So in your future, it will definitely look like you will have definitely financial stability. There will be material success, overall well-being, abundant pleasures, and choices. You will have choices, which really leads me to believe that you will be able to finish this college, not problematically, but actually successfully finish this college. And because choices, one of the key words is choices, which will enable you to have choices of your career, to be able to choose your career. A lot of people cannot choose their career. They really just kind of get what they get because they never finished college, they never finished high school. So people don't give them, what they would like because, employers, they look at who's qualified. Okay, so you will have choices in the future. It leads me to believe that you will be able to finish college successfully, and that's will enable you to have different choices of career paths, okay, that you can choose from, that you could pick from. So that's already we got a good sign here. We got a good sign when it comes to that. Environment. How is your environment making you feel? How's it influencing you? Okay, so kind of just makes sense because you were just talking about that. So environment, it seems bad situations. Well, I mean, it could very well be a wake-up call, but it could also be a bump in the road. I'm not very clear, but maybe this card will show us. Okay, so let's ponder on that for a minute. So you get the card Death inverted. So your environment has you in bad situations. Okay, I think it's probably most likely related to your test there, because it would just make perfect sense. Turbulent change, bad situations. Okay, so that's in your environment momentarily. It's not really ideal, but I do really relate it to the test. Okay, that's my feeling that I'm getting. People around you, how are they influencing you? Queen of Cups inverted. There's somebody around you that is no good for you. There's either a specific person or multiple persons um that what am I looking? That's not even the right thing that I'm looking at. That because I was thinking to myself, that's not right. Is untrustworthy, unreliable, and indecisive. Okay, somebody like that is around you, and it's not a good influence on you once again. Okay, if you can distance yourself from that person, that would be good for you because it's not really good to be around this certain person. I don't know if you know anybody that's like this, or maybe somebody will still walk into your life that's like this. It's not really optimal. Your spirituality, what can we see there? Oh, that's a good card. So, Ace of Cups. So, spiritually, you are actually in a good place, okay? So it looks Ace of Cups, abundant pleasure, fullness of spirit, beautiful situations in life. That's really good. And it's really, really outstandingly good that this is occurring right next to your final outcome card. These things do matter. Not all the time, but they sometimes matter. This matters right now. That this is really close to your final outcome card. This is really good. Okay, so abundant pleasure, fullness of spirit, beautiful situations in life. That is perfect. That to me does not sound like, oh, I'm going to fail in school. You know what I mean? Really? That's so crazy. That's weird. They might come. I mean, or could also be resonating from the past. Maybe there was somebody really bad in your past and it's still resonating in your reading. These things can happen. This can be like that. Your final outcome. About that. It happens. I have to then fix it real quick and then it's back. Okay, so yeah, pretty much like I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so in this moment too, the gods are not on my side. The King of Pentacles. Your final outcome is speaking about wise investor, skilled in math, proficient in financial matters, okay? That is what is your final outcome card. That's I think okay, this is what I gather is that because you will have this perfection in your future of finishing school, that you will be able to get into the career of your choosing, and you will be able to live very well, very wealthy. Like, you will be able to take care of yourself without problems, and it will work out for you. These things will work out for you, will fall into place for you. That's what I see. Yes, definitely. So I think you'll be just fine, blood. That concludes your reading. I hope this helped a little bit. I hope this maybe took the nervousness a little bit out, maybe lowered the anxiety a little bit. Because really think on that. This is really important. Because this coming Friday, I definitely will. And this is again in biology then? I take it? That's your point of... Oh, the one after that. Okay. What exactly in biology are you going through there? Is it one specific topic? Or is it multiple topics? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, in Germany we also in high school we. Oh man, you can do it. I know this is a lot, okay, but here's an advice. Literally learning exactly memorizing exactly. Like, memorize stuff as much as you can, and then have somebody else question you on it. And, like, literally hold the book, and you have to rehearse it exactly how it's written there. That's what German high school is like. Or high school in Germany, I should say. That is what I did. And whenever I did, that's why my brain really developed into, my memory is, well, of course, but my memory is normally absolutely like a vault. I mean, I can memorize things from lines from stuff that I learned like 20 years ago, because my certain teacher in the certain class, not every teacher did it like this, but my one certain teacher was very adamant about that. He made us memorize things. He told us, okay, I want you guys to memorize this entire first page and this entire second page of this book, completely memorize it, and then tomorrow I will test 3 people, and nobody, he would test random people, and he would just be like, Dragana, I'm testing you today. And then I had to rehearse this, or whoever it was, but I'm just going to say it was me, had to rehearse this entirety that he told us to memorize, and down to the word. And that's exactly what I always did. And I was very good at it. But, I mean, it takes a long time. It was literally to the point where my little brother would sit there with the book and be like, okay, okay, now say it. And then I would rehearse it, and then he would read it for me and would help me. And would say, yeah, okay, this was right, or this sentence, you had this word wrong, or something. And I had the entirety of this was religion class. So we went through all the different religions. So the subject was religion. And I had always an A. My entirety in high school, I always had an A in religion. I never not had an A in religion. Really read it. Really, familiarize yourself with it, and really soak in key words too. When you have key words, then you can kind of remember the rest of the sentence. You know what I mean? When you can have these anchors, these key words in the sentences, then you can anchor yourself and be like, okay, what came after that? Okay, even like try to picture the word in your head. I do that too. I see the word in my head rather than kind of like, I literally see the letters in my head, and that's how I can see the structure of the sentence in my head, and then I can rehearse it that way. Also, it says your spirituality is kind of good. So something that will trigger something is take that book and put it underneath your pillow when you go to sleep. You won't believe what will happen. While you are sleeping, these things will be there. Books have a life on their own. So take the computer. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, well, sometimes maybe even, I wish maybe they have an audiobook on that. You can just play that while you sleep. In your earplugs. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh my god, that would be so cool. I'm sure they do that nowadays too. An audiobook. Yeah, maybe on Amazon, on Kindle, you can get many free audiobooks. Maybe exactly about the topics that you're learning. Maybe the exact book. You can even see audiobook and then type in the name of the textbook that it is, and then maybe you can find it. And then you just plug the earplugs when you go to sleep, and these things will repeat, Really just try to use all the resources that you can is pretty much what I'm trying to get at. You know what I mean? Like, try everything that you can. And try to really... Yeah, look at that. Emily, that's so great that they have stuff like that. We had literally the little note cards where we write the words on there. You know what I mean? Back then. And then the one person looked and said, yeah, that's it, or whatever. Or, no, you're stupid. Yeah, they have many things today, many things that you can use, tools that help with learning, which I really love that. That is the positive side of technology, how we can... Well, I really wish you good luck there, Blood, and I really think things will work out. You just really have to just breathe, and you just have to go through it. When you have fear, when you're nervous, I have really learned you have to ignore it. You have to literally shove it away and say, no, I'm not thinking about this nervousness right now. I'm thinking about this here now, and I'm doing this here now, and nothing can shake me from this. You have to do it. I know it sounds like so stupid, and it sounds so like, okay, yeah, I do that, but you don't do that though. You really don't do it until you do it. When you do it, that's when you attain that freedom. That's a good idea too, of course. Use magic. Magic, but I wish you good luck, Blood. And I'll send you some really good some good energy for next Friday for sure. I'll be thinking about you. I'll be definitely thinking and sitting in class with you. That's what I'm gonna do. Spiritually. You're welcome. You're welcome. So we got next Ashai. Is Ashai still here? And I know you have a lot going on too, Ashai. Maybe we can find some. Perfect. Wonderful. So what is the specific thing that you would like me to bring up? Because one card is going to be about something specific, okay? Whatever of your choosing. I also already want to say thank you for everything. All of you, thank you so much. Havalavam. Danke. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful because I think I'm going to do Ashai and then Kisha, and then I might, take it easy for the rest of the night, but we'll see what happens. But I really already want to thank everybody again for being here. I want to thank Promethean for being my awesome moderator, and also, a person that kind of opens my mind often to things where I'm closed-minded. It helps, it helps. So, you want to know what you need to hear? From your friends, or from me, or from... I also have the driest skin, always itchy, all the time, my whole body. But I can't use lotion. I can't. It's just going to clog my pores, and it's already not a good thing. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I really love it. And I really do. I really feel in this chat here the humanity, right? Because people talking about their struggles here. We're not sitting here and just talking stupid bullshit and nonsense. This is really about people struggling. We got Blood, worried about college. We got Ashai here, worried about home situation and transitioning. We have people talking about mental illness. We really have some substantial stuff that we talk about here. Things that are really important. And that's what I like. And I like that I can do this here and give you guys a little bit of ease, on this stuff. Yeah, we didn't have that one girl in here that one night. Remember that, Promethean? Oh my god. What was that again? I can't even really remember how it went, but... Alright, Ashai, I'm just going to start with you and see what happens, okay? We're going to see what happens. I have high hopes. I have actually very positive hopes. I see you. I see the people around you. Because for a psychic, it does not take very much. It takes, as a short conversation that we had, or that, what you were talking about, I was already in there. I was literally in the house, and I can see everybody there. I can see people there. I can see things there, and I can get a feeling there. So, let's see. This way, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Present circumstances. What can we see? very good. The Fool. Currently, young, folly, new beginnings, okay? We can see here that it's just pretty much the beginning of a journey. Innocent or young person, acting without thought and potential. That is your current situation in your life, okay? That's really positive. That's really good, Ashai, okay? So potential, there's good energy, there's stuff that's growing in a positive sense. You know, things are looking up. In the past, what was going on there? Okay. Three of Pentacles. In the past, there was a time where you were really, you were working well with others in a creative environment, paying attention to detail, putting really good effort into work, and you were really able to be in like a community with people, okay? Working wise, or even if it was a hobby or something that you care about, something that you do, and it was really positive for you. Yeah, it was collaboration, skill, and craftsmanship, okay? That was really positive in the past. I don't know if this was a job, but it seems like it was like a short time. It was not very long. It seems it was a short time, but in this short time, you really had a positive surrounding with people, positive work that you were doing, that you guys were doing together as a team. It was good, okay? Your subconscious. Let's look at that. Okay. You seem to be the energy that I'm reading so far is that you are a very you are normally a very light person. You're not very heavy and pushed down. You're a light-hearted person is what I'm gathering. So this is the Six of Swords. So we see here in your subconscious there's something about a voyage by air, and there's something that you're very good about being able to leave bad situations and entering good ones, okay? That is in your subconscious. That's something that's within you, that's driving you. That's very positive, okay? Oh, thank you, Psychics Martha, for following me. I appreciate you. Greetings. Thank you. So that's really good for your subconscious here, Ashai, okay? So keep that up. So far, so good right now, okay? I'm kind of relieved because the stuff that you were talking about, I was really worried. I was like, oh man, might not look so good, you know. So, your secret wishes and desires. Let's take a look at that. Okay, that's kind of self-explanatory. The Lovers. Okay, so you really desire that you know, that closeness. May not even be necessarily a relationship, but this closeness with somebody, this harmony, love, you know, romance. That is something that you really seek, that you're really looking for, that you really wish. The passion, the harmony, and the union, okay? So that's something that you really want. Your hidden forces. What can we expect there? Oh, wonderful so far. Like, I'm really, like, positively impressed. Page of Cups. There is a strong hidden force of somebody very devoted, somebody very caring, pushing you. That's a strong force. Even if it's yourself that's like this, that you're very devoted to yourself and caring about yourself. But it's a strong force, and it's really pushing you into the right direction. I'm really excited about this, that you have this there. Let me see here. Yeah, reflective and imaginative person as well. Compassion, gratitude. Okay, very positive. I really like that. That you have that going on here. So, whatever this is, a hidden force, either within you or from the outside, is doing this for you, and it's positive. It's working. It's really working. Events yet to come. Okay, it's not as bad as it seems. The Tower inverted. In the future, you will have a hard time of breaking free from sad events, okay? There will be a time of redundancy in your life, unfortunately. It's going to be a time... I feel like it's again, something... Because I feel like this was just a few month period, maybe 3 or 4 month period this was occurring. I feel like it's going to be the same with this. This is the feeling I'm getting. Nothing too severe, but there will be a depressive time for a couple of months in your future, you know? But who doesn't have that? So, you know, nothing too much to worry about. Something you have to get past. Your environment, how is it influencing you? Very good. Five of Pentacles inverted. Your environment is suggesting new employment, a better home life, better outlook. Okay, that is definitely positive in your environment. So, I mean, yeah, improved outlook, better times, new employment. That's in your direct environment. That is new employment. You said you were trying to look for a job. And you are in this position where you're living with these people, better times. Because reversed, this talks about homelessness, okay? There's one word is homelessness. So the other way around is not homelessness. You know, suggestively, really. But yeah, you know, I mean, we can interpret it as such. I can, because I can know, and so can you, because you know your own situation, you know, and I'm reading your situation, so I can know how to interpret these cards. People around you. Oh, got devils around you. There's the devil. So there's at least one human or multiple humans around you that have a very they have obsessive desires, okay? There's oppression, there's material bondage. I mean, you did speak about that. Evil fantasies. So I think that's probably the people that you live with, or at least that one person that you live with, okay? So that's not good. It is really suggested that you get away from that person. Find somewhere new to stay. When you get a job, find somewhere else to go. That is really my suggestion. I really think that would be better for you. Okay? Your spirituality, what goes on there? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The High Priestess. The High Priestess in spirituality. I mean, if that's not ideal, I don't know. The Hierophant would be ideal, but this is great. This is scholarly. A woman wise beyond her years. Okay, this is really good in your spiritual, section there. I love that. I can't believe you have this there. I mean, you know, supreme knowledge, intuition, a woman wise beyond her years, virtuous, scholarly. These are the actual key words. That is in your spirituality. That's you. That's you. That's what I think. That's you embody that. Remember how I said earlier that I think that you're normally a very lighthearted person, and you really have a grip, and you really just kind of let your spirit flow. You have this deeply rooted within you, okay? Don't ever forget that. Don't ever ignore that. Your final outcome. We're going to see what it says. King of Swords inverted. Cruel is one of the words. Brutality, unfair judge, and selfishness. I have a feeling it's the people you are around. Yeah, that's what I think it is. You should try to get away from them as fast as possible. Okay? And that concludes you, Ashai. I don't even know if you didn't really say much to any of this. I really hope that you heard it all, though, because I think this was so straightforward, and this was such a good reading for you. I'm like, wow. This was very much, I mean, mostly positive. Mostly, really, don't let this little hurdle here bring you down that you're having going on right now. You know what I mean? So, don't worry about that. So, I wish you good luck, Ashai. I don't know if you're even still here. But I really hope that everything works out for you, and, you know, that things just get better for you, you know, and you can find your way out of this difficult situation that you're in momentarily, okay? So now, Kisha, are you still there, Kisha? If you are, then please speak up. because you're probably going to be my last one tonight. So let me know if you're still around. Thank you, Bunny Hollow, for following. Bunny Hollow, that makes me think of so much. All right, Kisha, you're here. Let's do it. Is there anything in particular that you would like to know about tonight? Because we can tackle that. Oh, okay, okay. I hope you heard everything that I said. Oh, yeah, the fibroid surgery. Yes, Kisha. It's okay. Yeah, I really hope that you did hear it, because, like, it's very positive for you here, Bunny. I'm just going to call you that now, Bunny. Very positive for you. Don't freak out. It's good. It's good. All right, Kisha. Yeah, fibroid surgery. Jeez, okay. We're gonna check on that. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Current situation in your life. Off to an excellent start. The Empress. Maternal, fertility, fidelity. Perfect, okay? This is really positive right now. I feel like it's you're embodying this, and it's good, okay? So you're in a good place right now. That's what we can conclude here. In your past... Yeah, in your past you had some troubles. So the star inverted. So in your past, let's see. You doubted yourself, okay? You doubted your own ability, okay? There was also stagnation in your creativity. That was something that was in the past, and it was significant, okay, because it is showing up in your reading. So, but the past is the past. Your subconscious, let's check on that. That is awesome. The Hierophant, my favorite card. The Hierophant, in your subconscious, there is literally divine inspiration. That is huge, okay? You are really, your spirit, your mental well-being is in a perfect place. Mercy, control over spiritual needs, conformity, okay? You know what? Sometimes people use that word conformity in a negative sense. It's not really, not all the time. It depends. It depends on the context, of course. But you are in a really good place right now in your subconscious, okay? You are stable. You're balanced. It's good. Secret desires and wishes. Ten of Swords inverted. So it just kind of resonates with your question about the surgery. You really just want... you want your situation to improve, okay? That's your biggest thing. You want to have a slight edge over your hardships, and you want a pause in calamity. That's what you really want. You want things to get better. Gotcha. So that reflects here in your card. You really, you hope and you really wish that things will just get better. That you can get ahead of yourself. That you want that the calamity comes to an end. That's what you're hoping for. Okay, so let's move on. Your hidden forces. What can we see there? So the Four of Swords inverted. So a strong force with you is that you have, you've come out of out of retreat, and you have come out with renewed vigor. Okay, so that's a good force with you, and it's working well for you. You have returned to daily life and events and activity. Okay, you're active again. You're not inactive. You're actually doing things. It's good. It's good. That is a strong force that's driving you right now. Okay, so think about that. Events yet to come. So we kind of have to take the the future. It's not quite the future. A 6 of... Hi, Kitty Liddy. Inverted. I'm going to be applying this instead, not to your future, but to your current situation. Delay. Unfulfilling results of effort. Failure to adapt to situations. Okay. Kind of now, kind of going into the future. Okay. So that's something that's not really positive. Seemingly like you're delaying things. Your efforts are not fulfilled, and you fail to adapt to situations, new upcoming situations. Okay, so that's something in your future that's gonna come up. Okay, now next, your environment. How is that influencing you? Oh, good. 4 of Wands. In your environment, it's talking about domestic life. It's talking about stability. It's talking about good home life. Okay, so that's positive. Strong foundations, marriage, domestic life. Okay, I don't know, about marriage, but something along those lines. Could be marriage, could be, but you're stable in your environment. You're very stable, and it's very nice and beautiful, and it's a good place to be. Okay, people around you, how are they making you feel? People around you are a good influence. 7 of Pentacles. They're helping you to reflect on progress made. They're helping you to hone your skills and your ability. Okay, so that's positive. You have good support system around you. You're developing skills. There's a growth and ability. You're taking a moment to reflect on your progress made. Okay, very good. I'm happy you had this there. So you have good people around you. You feel blocked? Okay. So let's look at your spirituality, because, you're not really blocked. You might feel that way, but your subconscious is really doing good. Deep within you, at the place where you don't really even know about it, you are doing good, okay? And even in the hidden force, you are doing good. You have, but it's hidden. It's hidden to you. You're not aware of these things that are within you that are actually going good, that are turning like a wheel and like a well-oiled machine. It's happening, but it's in your subconscious. So subconscious, you're not conscious about it, and the force is hidden, so you can't really see it. But hopefully it'll come, it'll turn the cover, the lid will fly off, and there will be your spirituality. 8 of Cups. So, new beginnings. You're abandoning old ways. You're ending old things, and you're starting new, okay? You're saying you're done. You're not going to follow through with things that you think are not serving you right. You are abandoning these old ways, and you're looking for new stuff, which is good. So you are evolving and progressing in your spiritual life, okay? So that's positive. Final outcome. Hopefully, I cannot guarantee you that it's going to talk about that surgery, but we can hope, okay? We have not had good luck with these final outcome cards tonight. So unfortunately, this card is not directly talking about this is the 9 of Cups inverted. So it is more speaking about the vanity that you have about this situation with the with the surgery. Okay, it's just reflecting your feelings. It's about imperfection and financial worries as well. Okay, so it is just reflecting that. tough, really tough to say with you because it's really unclear what goes on there. I don't know if you're on a time limit with having the surgery, but honestly, my suggestion is take a little bit more time to think about it. I think you need more time to think about it. I think you should not make a decision yet. If you can wait a little bit, wait a little bit. Look at signs. Look at things happening around you that can maybe lead you into the right decision, okay? Because it seems right now that making decisions is not really something you should do because you are in a good place. Start training. Good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so I would really suggest that if you can still wait a little bit, I would wait. Because sometimes certain signs will come up. Or sometimes a big sign. I'm okay, thank you. Sometimes a big sign will come and it will just be right in your face and you'll be like, yes, I need to do it. Or, no, I don't need to do it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes waiting, patience can go a long way with, especially with something like that. That's a really major decision to make. You know what I mean? So try to wait as long as you can. So it looks like, okay, so this was a really good stream tonight, guys. I think I might hop off for tonight because I've been on here like, almost 2.5 hours now. So I think this was really good. I really hope very well for you, Kisha. I hope everything will work out for you. That, you're welcome, Kisha. Well, I was going to just kind of head out now, start training. Unless, if you want a reading, I can just do you, and then you're going to be literally my last, though. If you want a reading, that is. If you just want to say hi. Oh, you do? Okay, then I'll do that. I'll give you one, but then I'll be heading out, for sure. Can't believe I lasted this long, because I was really tired. And, it is... the psychic powers, they don't just come from nowhere. It's a lot of energy input. So it's like whenever I'm done with my streams, I'm I'm exhausted after that, Absolutely. I'll check on that for you. Sounds good to me. Ugh! Throwing cards away. Again. So tired of doing that. Let me check my message real quick. Sorry about that. So stupid. Okay. Yeah, it is. But it's good. The feeling afterwards is good. It's like, start training, you will understand it. It's like just having physical training, Of course, your body is, but your mind is in that same kind of set that you are in after a physical workout, And it's good. It's very good. It's a satisfactory feeling. But it is exhausting too, because there's a lot of energy intake and then filtering as well as output, because I take in your guys' energy and then I have to send it out, and then, it's kind of like a back and forth the whole time to be able to read that, but to be able to collect your energy, I have to collect your energy to be able to read your energy, and then I use my energy to read your energy, and it's just like, and I'm just like uncomfortable in my chair, in my dress. It's just like, because I have this thing back there that says the size of the dress, even so I know the size, but it's like, I don't want to cut it because it's also like a little thing where I can hang my dress, but it's itching me. And I'm always like itchy anyway. It's so ridiculous. I feel, like ridiculous when I'm always like, it's so stupid. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, when I used to train, oh man, those were the times. Those were the times. Okay. Your present circumstances in life. What is going on there currently? Oh, okay, okay. Knight of Swords. So you're pretty much just going into everything, okay? You're like adventurous, you're tactless, you're you're brave but rash, okay? But it's really good. It's in a positive manner, okay? It's not in a negative. A hero, quick to respond and take action, tactless. Okay, so that's you right now. That is you, how you're acting in life. That's your current life circumstance, and it's really good. Okay, you are really active in that sense. What happened in the past? Let's see. Queen of Wands inverted. In the past, there was a woman. It was a very vindictive person. It was somebody that brought conflict. It was somebody that sought revenge. Okay, that's somebody that was in your past, and that was of significance. And it was a very negative situation, an icky situation that you found yourself in with that person. Okay, your subconscious. How is that doing? King of Swords inverted. There's some kind of brutality, okay? Brutality, unfair judge, and selfishness, okay? That is something that's in your thought. That's something that you're thinking about. And maybe somebody in the past that was there or something that treated you unfair, and it's something that's still lingering within you, okay? And it's really kind of causing you trouble subconsciously, mentally in your mind. It's not really ideal situation. It's not making you feel optimistic. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so unfortunately that is something that's in your subconscious still. Your secret wishes and desires. Let's see. Oh, okay. The Empress. That kind of reflects what you were asking about love. So you're seeking that maternal, that fertile, that fidelity. You're looking for that. You're looking for a good strong female figure. Okay, so that's kind of what you're striving towards, and that's really something that you're really wishing for in your life. Hidden forces. Okay. The Nine of Cups. So a strong force for you right now that's really doing you well is material success, overall well-being, abundant pleasures, and choices. Okay, so that's a good strong force within you that's really positive for you, and it's really helping you in your life right now, and it's driving you and it's fueling you, okay, if you will. So that's, I wish people in this house wouldn't slam doors all the time. Yeah, so that's really good for you right now. Events yet to come. Okay. So in the future, there will be a little bump. It's a Three of Pentacles inverted. Okay, so there will be a time where, let me see. I haven't seen this one. Yeah, it will be poor workmanship or quality and mediocrity. Okay, that's going to be something that you're going to go through. There's going to be a time where you're going to be in a little bit of a depressed state, and you're not going to really pay too much attention to detail in your work, in your craft that you produce, in all of these things. It's going to be just kind of like, I don't really want to even do it. I don't want to go through it. You know what I mean? So that's something that's going to happen in the future. It's just going to be a little hurdle. It's going to be for a little while. It's not going to be quick. It's going to be a little bit. No, not the microphones, but definitely the ears. No, because it's like literally like 5 times throughout the night or something. And I wake up every time. And then I have disrupted sleep. It's another reason why I haven't been sleeping That's another reason why everybody needs to move out of my house. So anyway, which is gonna happen soon. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's no offense, but men. Just saying. Not really considerate, most of them. Unfortunately. So moving on, start training. So that's something that's gonna be a hurdle. That's gonna happen, unfortunately. Let's look at your environment. What happens? Okay. The Hermit inverted. So your environment has you feeling that you really want to socialize again. It's bringing this up again. You want to be active in your life. You want to have activity. You want to be integrated into the community. Okay, that is how your environment is making you feel. Maybe your environment is actually pulling you into their environment, and it's positive. Okay, so you don't want to be a hermit. You want to be the opposite of that. You want to be out there. You know what I mean? So people around you, how are they influencing you? So that's the 9 of Wands inverted. So people around you, they have you. There's a delay. There's insurmountable obstacles. It's like giving up, lack of motivation or willpower. So there are persons, or at least one person in your direct environment, that's causing you to not wanting to do anything. You want to give up. You're done. They really take all the motivation out of you. Okay, so whoever that is, try to distance yourself from them. It's not an optimal or ideal situation for you at all. Okay, so somebody around you is not good for you. Your spirituality, let's take a look at that. Okay, yeah. The 2 of Cups. Thanks for everybody being so on it. That's good, because I'm getting good at noticing it actually now too. But okay, so the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. So spiritually, so we can know, okay, so this is probably about your past partner. So spiritually, you're in good condition, okay? It's looking at romance. It's looking at harmony and union, okay? Partnership coming together, okay? So almost get the feeling that it's like in your head you're already with somebody, okay? So which is, it's kind of good, you know? That's good. So your spirituality is really good, and it's in harmony, if you will, okay? Final outcome. Do not be alarmed, because you had this card, and this is a card that is directed toward romance, right? And it is close to your final outcome card. So these two could go kind of hand in hand, okay? So, oh. Man, the final outcome cards have not been on at all tonight. So it's just a reflection, kind of, I think, on what's going on with you. It's an ability inability to focus on projects, bad advice, mistakes made. Okay? I feel like in your progress of trying to be able to be with somebody, that's what's been happening. You've been kind of just like taking missteps and mishaps and stuff like that. But it does seem that this is so close, and this is in your spirituality. And this is something that you really desire. Okay? So I think it will be looking up for you, honestly. All in all, I think it will be looking up for you, because you are taking action towards your goal, right? You're really taking action, and a strong force is here, okay, with your, with your balance and joy and good things in your life, So, and you're going out in the world again into your environment. So everything really points to you being able to find somebody, you know? It's just kind of unclear how and when, okay? But seemingly you're doing the right steps. You're taking the right steps toward that goal. We can definitely see that. All right, so that concludes you here, Star Training. It was really nice that you came in. Nice to see you again. So I think for tonight I'm gonna... They may be in your life currently, because you did have the card of the 2 cups, you know. So it could be somebody that you're aware of, because the environment card was you're in a good environment. So that person might be in your environment. That person might be driving you to do activities and do all these things. So that person could very well be in your environment already. But, you know, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so you're welcome, and I really hope everything works out. Just keep me updated, let me know. And yeah, I think I'm going to head out for tonight, guys, and it was really wonderful once again. Well, I mean, you saw that card. Deceitful person. It was not a good person, so maybe you should not be with that person anymore. I think you should maybe just really leave that alone and move on to something better. That's what I'm thinking you should do. Just my thought. But yes, I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Promethean, for being there. Thank you, Psychics Martha. Thank you, Billy, Mick, Emma, Margaret. Okay, so we're past there now. Thank you, to you as well. Star Training was here. Faith was here. We had Blood was here. Forbidden was in. Who am I forgetting? Kisha. Thank you to you. Emily, thank you for coming in too. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Bunny. Why didn't I see Bunny when I was just scrolling? Yeah, thank you, Bunny. You were in here too. That's so weird. Why isn't that showing up there now? I don't know. Yeah, Bunny was in here. Who else? Buster was in here. Canine, yes. Yeah, so all of you guys are the reason why I do this, and I really want to thank you, and I really appreciate all of you. And what's tomorrow's Wednesday? I will be back tomorrow. And hopefully we can have another amazing stream, and hopefully your oracle can deliver you some clarity on some things. Okay, don't ever give up, guys, because you know when you give up and you say you know you're done with life, then you give up any chance of anything to get better or to anything to happen. You know what I mean? In a positive sense. You give up any chance of ever being able to find that out. That's why you just got to keep going. As much as we hate it so many times, you got to just keep going. Alright, but I hear some weird noises. That's why I was like, I still hear it. Oh, I think it's the shower. Maybe. Well, thank you so much, guys. I hope everybody has a good night. Come back tomorrow. Keep me updated on your stuff. And I hope I helped you all a little bit. And thank you all very much for coming. Have a good night. Tschüss.